Reminiscing about college and high school teachers since 2020, it's the 49th edition of Fast Facts Live. Hi everyone, I am your host, your quiz master of ceremonies, Dan O'Keefe, and guess what? There's more trivia tonight. Bet you weren't expecting that. I bet you were expecting just a song and dance show, but no singing, no dancing, despite what our social media manager wants us to do. We will not be doing any TikTok dances tonight. Maybe next week, you never know. But we do have trivia, which is the reason that you're all here, I assume. Also here, the man making the show run, the man making everything work, Tom Hillmeyer, producer Tom, if this was a drive time radio show. And behind me right now on the wall is Molly von Eschenbach, our social media manager, and Mallory Winkler, our former social media manager. So it's a meetup of the minds. They're going to fight now. And whoever wins will become the true social media manager. It looks like Molly is punching the wrong way, and Mallory has already given up and is drinking the tea. So if you want to join the wall, you can do so. Just hit join the wall in ChartyBot, and you can show up behind me just like they are. Tom, how are you? How's it going?
It's going.
Are you able to focus your eyes yet?
No.
Tom has not been able to focus his eyesight today. To quote Puddle of Mud, everything's all blurry.
It's not like it's blurry. It's just I've had too much caffeine today.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I look at something, I'm like, I'm shaking, essentially, just vibrating.
I'm shaking and I want to straighten that wall.
I mean, none of these walls are plumb.
No, of course not. We were trying to drill holes. We did drill holes in the wall. We weren't trying to. But we were trying to put up little shelves for our cat to play on, like shelves that she could hop up on and then sit at the top.
That sounds terrifying.
She would love it. Are you kidding me? She's already has such a superiority complex.
I'm just like terrifying that you're putting shelves that are jutting out and you're putting full weight on them.
Well, there are brackets. We were putting brackets underneath. Don't worry.
Okay.
They were going to be drilled in. But we tried to drill deeper than an inch into the wall, and we couldn't because there's brick behind it.
Yes.
This building is all brick. We can't put anything outside of like painter's screws in.
Well, were you using an external wall?
Yeah.
Well, there's brick on the external.
There's only one internal wall in our apartment.
Oh my God, there is.
Yeah, we're on a corner. There's nowhere to go.
There's one internal wall in your apartment.
Yeah, and the TV's on there.
You have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. There's one interior wall.
It's a feat of engineering.
Insane.
Speaking of feats of engineering, we have successfully automated chatbots. So please welcome ChartyBot. They will teach you how to play.
Hello, I am Charty. Welcome to Season 6 of Fast Facts Live. Here's how to play. There will be 5 rounds of 5 questions each. You will have 20 seconds to answer each question. There is no penalty for guessing, so if you don't know an answer, guess. You follow along and answer in ChartyBot. When you submit an answer for a question, ChartyBot will automatically move you forward to the next question. You can check the leaderboard in the menu in ChartyBot. No matter where you are, hitting resume will bring you back to answering questions. You can double or nothing 1 round per game. ChartyBot will ask you at the end of each round if you want to use it. If you got every question correct in that round, your score for that round will double. If you got at least 1 question wrong in that round, you will get 0 points for the entire round. You can wager between 0 and 10 points for the Hail Mary question after round 5. If you answer incorrectly, you will lose the amount you wagered, so wager cautiously. A tiebreaker question will be asked to everyone after the Hail Mary, but will only apply to teams tied for first place. Don't cheat, think fast, and have fun. Welcome to Fast Facts Live. Good luck.
So hopefully you now understand how to play Fast Facts Live. If this is your first time playing, welcome. If this is your second time playing, welcome back. If this is your third time or above playing, no, you cannot charge this to your health insurance. Therapy is not covered under that. We have a bunch of teams playing tonight, and I'm going to tell you each and every team
I love how
name.
you turn that into like political commentary of insurance does not cover mental health.
I mean, some insurance does, but this is legally not therapy.
Could be.
It could be. Hi, how are you? Tell me about your mother. Anyway, the teams that we have playing tonight. We have the Frosty Dramagoons, Mom and Dad, Lonely Boomers Home Alone's Club Band, RIP Super League. I was voted most likely to suck eggs in high school. Olaf's Cool Kids in a Classroom this week. Surprise! Half the team is asleep. Ouch! Saturn's Moon Mimas. Ted Nugent wearing Joker makeup. Happy belated. The Monkey Returns. Lone Wolves. Sourdough Nibblers. President Hong Kong. And Miss V. Thank you all for playing. Just to explain what I said in the intro, before we started, Tom and I were reminiscing about teachers that we had in high school, teachers or other, I guess, authority figures, and Tom was saying that he had a disciplinarian whose name was that of a 90s roided up action star. What's his name, Tom?
Brock Kesterson.
Brock Kesterson. That name just punched me.
Yeah.
He's a doctor, too.
Dr. Brock Kesterson.
Okay, when you add the doctor in front of it, it stops sounding like an action star name, and it starts sounding like a 70s adult film star name.
Oh, God.
Welcome to our family trivia show.
He can't get me in trouble anymore.
Yeah. Is he going to send you to detention? He will. Those fists of his.
Well, I went to a private Catholic Jesuit institution, so we didn't have detention. We had jugs. Otherwise,
Justice under God?
Justice under God.
Wait, was it justice or judgment?
I mean, probably both.
Uh-huh.
But they say justice, I think.
I just remember people that I worked with.
I never had one.
Who went to Loyola talking about jug, and I was like,
yeah.
Man, just do a normal detention. They're going to do homework at least. You don't have to pray the whole time.
Is it a Jesuit high school thing?
I think so.
Did they have a meeting? We're all gonna call detention justice under God.
Yeah, it was a papal conclave where they decided what they were going to do.
Ecumenical Council.
Yeah. Vatican II was not just to reform the church, it was to decide how to tame those whippersnappers. We can't be doing, they outlawed the paddle, they outlawed the ruler, looks like God's gonna have to hand out the punishment. I don't know why.
We can do
They're
Mass in
Southern.
English, and we're gonna call detention justice under God. That was
That was
Vatican
Vatican II. Also, priest, you can turn around now. You can face the audience. Is it sacrilege to call the church the audience? Anyway, I went to church for the first time in like a year and a month last week. So,
I still haven't been back.
I'm clean.
I still haven't been back.
Oh,
Yeah.
sinner.
Smite me.
When the stream goes down in a flash of bright light, you'll know what happened. Anyways,
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
let's get into the game. We got 5 rounds of 5 questions each, and a Hail Mary at the end. And the first round is about money. It's almost as good as cash. Some would say it's the same thing. Question number 1. Just as English is the official language of aviation around the world, the United States dollar is the only currency used in the trade of what? 20 seconds. Give it your all. Question number 2. The euro is used in so many different countries, so it features fictitious bridges on the back of them. Well, they were fictitious until which EU member state went ahead and bridged many of its waterways with the designs. What's the state? 20 seconds. Question number 3. The first modern credit card was developed by Bank of America in 1958. The year I was born, which was known as the Bank of what country until 1930? Also the year I was born. 20 seconds. Question number 4. The U.S. Federal Reserve controls interest rates not by simply picking what they will be, but by buying and selling what? 20 seconds. And last question. Which song by Pink Floyd features a looping track of jingling coins, recorded using a bunch of coins with holes drilled through them attached to a string? That is it for round 1. If you are made of cash, double or nothing. If you're not, don't. As we move on to round 2. Round 2 is about the Louisiana Purchase. Speaking of cash, they got a lot of miles with that transaction, as the subtitle says. Question 1. The United States acquired the Louisiana Territory from what European country? 20 seconds. Question number 2. Who was president during the time of the purchase? 20 seconds. Question number 3. 2 Canadian provinces had small portions of their southern land sold as part of the purchase. Name either of them, you hoser. Question number 4. How many states today include land that was acquired in the Louisiana Purchase? Just a number, don't name all the states. And the last question. Napoleon agreed to sell the land to the United States so he could finance an invasion of what country, which ultimately never occurred? Now, if you're reading through the subtext, you may have gotten an answer to a previous question from this question, but you already answered. So answer this question, please. All right, that is it for the Louisiana Purchase round. If you really love Manifest Destiny, I would recommend reading a history book and changing that opinion. But also, maybe double or nothing that round, I don't know. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll have the answers for the first 2 rounds and more fun on Fast Facts Live, so don't go anywhere. Hey, we're back, everyone. You can join the fun that's happening on the wall. We've got so much. We've got Molly complaining about her working conditions. We've got people fighting on there. We've got the show being projected in a classroom. Well, not anymore, but we did have a show projected in the classroom. We Revolt. Who is we? There are 3 people involved in this. Oh, okay. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for helping with the revolt.
How can you revolt if you're not a part of it?
Do we have to hire him so you two can revolt together? I don't understand how this is working.
Does that make us non-equal opportunity employers?
Are we really an equal opportunity employer? We didn't
hope
open
so.
this up.
We did.
We did, and then we hired our friend.
Well, because she was the most qualified, to be completely honest.
Okay, she was not the most qualified. There was that Ultra Music guy.
Oh, he didn't respond to the reply.
I'm sorry, Molly, you're very qualified. But there was somebody who applied. Speaking of revolt. There was somebody who applied to be our social media manager who ran the social media for the Ultra Music Festival. And I'm like, you do realize this is an unpaid position for a, I'm gonna say, lightly viewed online trivia game, right?
Lightly.
Okay. Heavily?
Moderately.
Medium rare viewed online trivia game. So you can join the revolt by joining the wall. Molly is currently saying something, and it says, I worked at Golf Channel.
So did I. It's not special. It is. It's a very special place. I hold it very dear in my heart.
You know what I hold very dear in my heart?
The
Venison.
answers to rounds 1 and 2.
That would have been a good transition. I was going to say venison because it clogs the arteries,
Oh.
and it's deer.
How
But
about-
anyway,
How about the answers?
yeah, let's go with the answers. For money! Question 1. Just as English is the official language of aviation around the world, the US dollar is the only currency used in the trade of what? That is used in the trade of oil! Or, if you see the word for the first time and don't know how it's pronounced, oil. Question 2. The euro is used by many different countries, so it features fictitious bridges on the back. Well, they were fictitious until which country went ahead and built these bridges anyway? The Netherlands. They had enough water to cross. Question 3. The first modern credit card was developed by Bank of America in 1958, which was known as what? The Bank of what country until 1930? It was known as the Bank of Italy. And then I guess we colonized Italy? I don't know. The U.S. Federal Reserve controls interest rates not by simply picking what they will be, but by buying and selling what? They buy and sell securities, which include bonds and stocks and not treasury bills, but bonds and stocks mainly.
A treasury bill is a dollar.
Yes.
It's money. That's a treasury
Well,
note.
it's a Federal Reserve note,
Yeah.
and that's all that I know, so I can't add anything else. But I know that part. Question number 5. Which song by Pink Floyd features a looping track of jingling coins recorded using a bunch of coins with holes in them attached to a string? The name of the round is Money, and the name of the song is Money from the Pink Floyd album The Wall. Is it from The Wall? I don't know.
I thought it was from Dark Side of the Moon because I think it starts the backside of Dark Side of the Moon.
Yeah, it is from Dark Side of the Moon because it matches up with when Dorothy steps into the light if you're watching it. If you're watching The Wizard of Oz while listening to Dark Side of the Moon. Tom and I, along with our friends, did that, and I can say that we were the first people to do it not stoned. We were of sound mind, which was...
And we still thought it was pretty cool.
It was really cool. You should try it sometimes. Anyway, the Louisiana Purchase. The U.S. acquired the Louisiana Territory from what European country? That is France. Who was president at the time of the purchase? Thomas Jefferson. Or Thomas Jefferson, if again, first time seeing the name Thomas. 2 Canadian provinces had small portions of their southern land sold as part of the purchase. Name either of the 2. Those are Alberta and Saskatchewan. And if you spelled Saskatchewan correctly, congrats, that's moderately difficult. However, only one of you did, 2 of you did. So, good job. Question 4. How many states today include land that was acquired in the Louisiana Purchase? The answer, 1 second, because I want to tell you all the states. The answer is 15, and the states are, from the order that I'm reading the map. Oh, this is blurry. The picture didn't load. Here we go. Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Kansas, Missouri, Nebraska, Iowa, South Dakota, the other Dakota, and Minnesota. So, the more you know. And number 5, Napoleon agreed to sell the land to the US so that he could finance an invasion of what country, which ultimately never occurred. We were stringent with this answer because the country he planned to invade was the entire United Kingdom. He did not plan to invade the island of Great Britain, nor did he plan to invade England. He planned to invade all of Great Britain. I messed that up, all of the United Kingdom. So that is the answer that we accepted. Also, when the US made the Louisiana Purchase, they didn't mean to buy that much land. They sent an envoy over to buy a little bit of Louisiana and then also Florida from Spain. And they came back, they're like, hey, we can get like half of the continent for about like $2 million. You want to do that? And Thomas Jefferson was like, sure. I assume that's how it went down. I don't know how they spoke back then.
I do want to note that currently the team name Ouch is in first place.
Ooh.
And it's very fun. They're a long-time player, and we appreciate them playing.
Yes, thank you very much for playing. You're in first place now. Don't mess it up! Let's move to round 3. Pop culture. Poppity culture-y. Spent 20 minutes on this one too, didn't you?
Well, this was a recommendation from our last game. Somebody gave us feedback and was in our review thing at the end.
Yes, someone who might have actually just disappeared from the wall.
Yeah.
But here's pop culture. Question 1. Which homecoming warrior and hotel heiress recently gave birth to her first child? 20 seconds. Question number 2. Which bachelor recently came out as gay 2.5 years after his season on the show? Question number 3. Which restaurant chain recently announced a deal with K-pop group BTS, naming a meal after the band? Question number 4. Helen McCrory passed away on April 16th. She played Narcissa in the Harry Potter franchise, the mother of what character? And question 5. Who won Entertainer of the Year at the 56th Academy of Country Music Awards? Would do. And that's it for round 3 for pop culture. If you long for the days of E-News being on in the evening, Double or Nothing that round. Do you know that I was on E-News once? My head was very large and I looked very awkward. Someday we'll show the clip of it on the show. and I will disappear after that. I will never be on the show again. I'm looking at Tom to see if there's any reaction from that. He has no reaction.
No.
No. Anyway, let's move to round 4. Wacky weather! Wacky, wavy, inflatable, arm flailing tube weatherman. Looks like there's a 30% chance that it's already raining. Anyway, question number 1. What type of trees are struck by lightning the most? Question number 2. The deadliest tornado in U.S. history occurred in 1925 and covered a span of 219 miles in 3.5 hours, wreaking havoc in how many states? Question 3. The naming of what type of storms first started in 1953? Real wacky category so far. Question number 4. What is the snowiest city in the United States with an average snowfall of 123.8 inches falling per year? That's a lot. And our last wacky weather category question. On June 7th, 2005, thousands of what type of animal rained from the sky in Odzaki, Serbia, following a tornado that lifted the animals from shallow water? That's it for wacky weather. If you were one of those teen weather person that they bring onto the news on Friday mornings on WGN 9, Double or Nothing. However, I don't think any of you were.
That was so specific.
It was very specific. I don't think any of you were that person, so don't Double or Nothing. We're going to take another break. When we come back, I will shill you to try and get you to give us money, and we will have more questions, so don't go anywhere. Hey everyone, we're back, and we spent that break trying to quell the uprising that is slowly happening behind me. I hear he's scared of Gutfeld. That's it, Molly, you found my weakness. It's Greg Gutfeld. Get him here and you can take over the show. That's all you need to do. In the meantime,
As the
let's go.
creator and one of the producers of this show, no.
Well, as the other producer of the show, yes. So take that.
It's hard when we both have an equal vote.
The LLC
As
is in my name. Apparently. I don't know, I get the
bank account's
letters.
in my name.
That's true. You have all the power.
No, you have the power, I have the money.
He who hath the money hath the power.
Yeah, that's what you didn't know when we were divvying up roles. In
Okay,
this
do not trust me to control the money. Think of how long I wait to pay you back. Not because I don't have the money to pay you back, but
Right.
because I don't think about
Oh,
it.
I know you have the money to pay me back.
You know, you stinker. Round 3, pop culture. Which homecoming warrior and hotel heiress recently gave birth to her first child? This is a fictional hotel heiress, so it's not Paris Hilton.
But a very real homecoming warrior.
Yes, it's Brenda Song, who played London Tipton on the Disney Channel show The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and The Sweet Life on Deck, and Wendy Wu, homecoming warrior. Do you know who her husband is?
False.
No.
They're not married.
Oh, sorry. Who the father is? Macaulay Culkin. That's his full name. Question 2. Which bachelor recently came out 2.5 years after his season on the show? That was Bachelor Colton Underwood. Question 3. Which restaurant chain recently announced a deal with K-pop group BTS, naming a meal after the band? Unfortunately, it's not Steakums. It's McDonald's. Somebody did
It's
answer
not a restaurant.
Steakums.
That's
I
a
don't know.
frozen meat product.
I don't know, man. They went off on Twitter one day.
Oh, they're one day. They're one of my favorite follows.
I don't follow the Steakums brand. I just catch the drift of it. Question 4. Helen McCrory passed away on April 16th. She played Narcissa in the Harry Potter franchise. The mother of what character? That is the mother of Draco Malfoy. Or, as one team answered, Draco Mouthboy. We gave you the points. And question 5. Who won Entertainer of the Year at the 56th Academy of Country Music Awards? That's right, you guessed it. Greg Gutfeld! Changed his name to Luke Bryan and won the award. Luke Bryan, a walking pair of Wrangler jeans. Moving on to
No,
round
that's
4.
Brett Favre.
No, is he Wrangler?
Yeah,
He's a walking pair, not
Wrangler.
pair.
Is he Wrangler?
He's Copperfit.
He is Copperfit.
Wacky weather. What type of trees are struck by lightning the most? Not tall ones, but oak trees. The deadliest tornado in U.S. history occurred in 1925 and covered a span of 219 miles in 3.5 hours, wreaking havoc in how many states? It was the Tri-State Tornado, and it wreaked havoc,
Wreaked havoc.
yeah. It started in Missouri, moved across to Illinois, and then ended up in Indiana. Question 3, the naming of what type of storm first occurred in 1953? Those are official names for hurricanes, which you all spelled in about 19 different ways, so thank you for that. Question 4.
Did anybody spell it like the hurricane? Like that cane that you can hurry with?
No, like the one that I see advertised?
Damn.
Sadly, no. What's the snowiest city in the U.S.? With an average snowfall of 123.8 inches falling per year. I give you no help in this category, as Tom pointed out to me, because you should know this. It's Syracuse, New York. Obviously, Syracuse is known for 3 things: 123.8 inches of snowfall per year, the Carrier Dome, and those are the 2 things that Syracuse is known for, and those are the 3 things that Syracuse is known for. What else are they known for? Orange?
Jim Boeheim?
That's
Buddy
the Carrier.
Boeheim? And
The Carrier Dome.
The other Boeheim?
They're all the Carrier Dome. He lives and sleeps there.
Nah, I wouldn't be surprised.
I don't know. And question 5. On June 7th, 2005, thousands of what type of animal rained from the sky of Odzaki, Serbia, following a tornado that lifted the animals from shallow water? It's rain and frogs!
Hallelujah.
Thank you, I was waiting for that. Before we move on to round 5, now is when I ask you to give money. And then this is where the cha-ching sound effect would come in, but we don't have that. So Tom? I don't know which one it was. I assume it was applause?
No.
Great. So if you like the show and you want to support us, you can do so on Patreon at patreon.com/fastfactslive. There you can become a patron for as little as $4 a month, and with that, you can get various tiers of rewards, including your name in the credits, and a bonus prize if you are the winner of the week. You don't need to do that. However, you can become a patron for as little as $1 a month if you would just like to support us like that. If you don't want to do a monthly thing, you want to give a one-time donation, you can do that in the tip jar in ChartyBot. If you don't want to give us money at all, totally fine. Spread the word and tell your friends about us. Get more people to play. That's the best way that you can support us. We want to have a big crowd playing for our 50th game next week, so if you know anybody who's a fan of trivia, and also a fan of community uprisings, because apparently that's going to be a regular thing I can feel happening in the background. So if you know anybody like that, spread the word, get them to play. It'll be more fun for everyone. With that, I think it's ready to move on to round 5. And round 5 is our toss-up category. Anything could happen. It could be anything! Question 1. In the 1960s, what soda marketed itself as a distinctly different hot holiday favorite of the proud crowd? 20 seconds. Question number 2. The European Super League sent association football fans into a tizzy this week as many popular clubs revealed plans to essentially create a permanent version of what annual UEFA competition? Question number 3. What derisive term is used to describe new or recent multi-story housing with no distinct architectural style, which prizes superficial appearance and size over quality? Question number 4. Oh, I didn't look up the pronunciation for this one. N'Djamena is the capital of what African country? I think that's right.
N'Djamena. N'Djamena.
N'Djamena. Yeah, it's about what I said. I apologize if I got it wrong, though. And question 5. The Roadrunner is the official bird of what U.S. state? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the end of question 5. If you think you did well in that category, double or nothing. If you don't, don't. Pretty sound advice to live on. Before we go into the Hail Mary question, I should give you time to place your wagers, place your bets, and I should give you a hint or a category for what this is about. Space. Yeah, it's about space.
You could go one of two ways.
North or south. There's no directions in space. What?
North or south of what?
You know, space.
The final frontier.
These are the stories of the USS Enterprise as it completes its 5-year mission to seek out new life, boldly go where nobody's gone before, or something like that. That's enough time. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's the Hail Mary question. In addition to the first powered flight on another planet and prepping for the second crewed mission launched by SpaceX, NASA this week selected SpaceX's Starship to bring humans back to the moon in a program named after what Greek goddess of the moon? With 20 seconds, good luck. That's it for the Hail Mary question. In the case of a tie, we do have a tiebreaker question, and here it is. How many minutes have humans spent performing extravehicular activity on the moon? As far as we know, they've all been from 6 Apollo moon landings. If we ever went to the moon. Okay, that is it. That's the tiebreaker. We are going to take one final break. When we come back, we will have the winner of this week's version of Fast Facts Live. So, don't leave! It says we'll be right back, and guess what? We're back. Let's not waste time. Let's see who won this sucker. Toss-up answers. In the 1960s, what soda marketed itself as a distinctly different hot holiday favorite of the proud crowd? I'm proud of you, because most of you got it right. It's Dr. Pepper. That's right, just go boil some Dr. Pepper on the stovetop, and then think about your life. Question 2. The European Super League sent the Association Football world into a tizzy, as many popular clubs revealed plans to essentially create a permanent version of what annual UEFA competition? That is the Champions League. Or, as a pretentious person would pronounce it, the Champions League. Oh. That's nice. I don't follow soccer. Question 3. What derisive term is used to describe new or recent multi-story housing with no distinct architectural style, which prizes superficial appearance and size over quality? That is McMansions, and I do follow McMansions. Question 4. N'Djamena, got that one, is the capital of what African country? It's the capital of Chad. And number 5. The Roadrunner is the official bird of what U.S. state? That is the state of New Mexico. Hail Mary question. We made it short for you this week. In addition to the first powered flight on another planet and prepping for the second launch of SpaceX, NASA this week selected SpaceX's Starship to bring humans back to the moon in a program named after what Greek goddess of the moon? Of course, the Greek goddess of the moon is Artemis. And if you did not get this question right, that's a foul, an Artemis foul. Are you booing me? Are they booing? Is there a boo sound effect? I assume? I don't know, you're looking at me with this glint in your eye, and you're like, Anyway, I hope you're enjoying this. We have no tie this week, but the answer to the tiebreaker is, how many minutes have humans spent performing extravehicular activity on the moon? 4,828 minutes, which, converted into hours, is a little over 1. Relatively, it's a little over 1. I don't know.
A little bit.
A little bit. It's like, what? 7? No. 70? I'm sorry. I'm bad at math. I apologize. Let's not waste more time. Let's see who won. So in 17th place with a total of 0 points, The Monkey Returns at the bottom. In 16th, we have Mom and Dad with 5 points and a tie for 14th. Lonely Boomers, Home Alone's Club Band, and the Frosty Drama Goons with 7. In 13th, President Hong Kong has 8 points. In 12th, Lone Wolves have 9. In 11th, Ted Nugent wearing Joker makeup has 10 points. In 9th, I was voted most likely to suck eggs in high school, and half the team is asleep, have 12. In 8th, Happy Belated has 15. In 7th, Ouch has 20. In 6th, Sourdough Nibblers, despite not answering the first round, gets 25, so good for them. In 5th, we have RIP Super League with 26 points. In 4th, Howdy has 27 points. In a tie for 2nd with 29 points, we have Saturn's Moon Mimas and the team who are in a classroom, Olaf's Cool Kids in a Classroom this week. Surprise! If you were watching the wall, they were the ones projecting it on the blackboard, which means in first place with 40 points is Miss V. So congratulations to the team of Miss V on winning Fast Facts Live this week. Confetti, balloons, explosions, fireworks, everything, all for you. Congratulations. As you can see, the crowd goes wild. Oh, as wild as they can go. Thank you to everybody for playing this week. As I mentioned before, next week will be our 50th edition of Fast Facts Live, and we're trying to go big for that one. So if you know people who want to play, if you know people who don't want to play, but you can make them play, spread the word, let them know. If we can get 50 teams for the 50th episode, we may just crash the bot, and that's always the dream.
I don't think we would.
100?
The bot people assured me. Wow, I was like really sitting back. The bot people assured
assured.
We can get probably over 100 people simultaneously.
Oh.
We should try it.
Yeah. Nothing says confidence like probably over 100
So
people.
if every person of the 20 people who currently are playing brings somebody else,
Brings
that would get us to
5 people.
40. If they bring us 3, that would get us to 60.
They bring us 5.
That's 5.
So everybody call your 5 best friends, and if they're already playing, get 5 more best friends and tell them to play.
We might have more than one prize.
We might. We didn't talk
We
about
haven't
this
talked-
before, so we don't know.
I'm just saying we might. We probably won't, but we might.
We might give away a dog. I could say we might. That's not a promise that we will.
It's not a legally binding thing.
No, we're just spitballing now. Yes, and. Okay, that's it. We'll be back next week. Same fact time, same fact channel. Thank you, all of you, for playing. A very special thank you to Molly von Eschenbach, our social media manager, the best social media manager. There she is. Thank you to Dennis Tracy, our Twitch czar. Thank you to Tom for producing the show.
Thank you for hosting.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, I had the lighter ready. I'm going to burn this place down. I am Dan O'Keefe. I have been and will continue to be. Until next week, everybody, stay safe, have fun, wear a mask, and get vaccinated. Bye-bye!